So, guys, to get into the Halloween spirit, these are the killer kids of horror movies. Right now, being a kid is tough. We all know it. But in horror movies, some children just don't have temper tantrums. They're not just terrible tykes. They become full-blown monsters. We're talking kids who use their toys for evil and their power for terror. Let's meet them. Let's meet the kids no babysitter wants to watch and no parent wants to have. First up, Rhoda Penmark from the classic 1956 movie The Bad Seed. Rhoda looks like the perfect little girl. She's got her neat little dress, her pigtails, and she's always polite. But that's just a mask. Rhoda is cold, smart, and will do anything to get what she wants, even if it means hurting someone. Her secret is simple. She has no feelings. She's proof that sometimes the scariest monsters look exactly like sweet children. She is the original Bad Seed. It was actually based on a novel and a play, if I recall, and it's just a must. It's a classic. Okay, next up. Imagine an entire town where all the kids are born at the same time. They look exactly alike. Have eyes. That's right. More than creepy. And that's David and the other kids in Village of the Damned. These kids are not from Earth. They're an alien group. They're aliens, and they think all is one. Literally, their thinking is all is one. They're led by David. They can use their minds to control the adults and make them do terrible things. They're very quiet, incredibly creepy quiet, and powerful, and a very good reason to be afraid of a group of staring kids. Want a little demon in your life? Next up is Regan McNeil. She was just a regular 12-year-old kid until she made the mistake of playing with a Ouija board. Remember them? We used to love to play with them as kids. Soon after, a powerful demon called Pazuzu takes over her body. The sweet girl vanishes, replaced by something scary, loud, and very, very angry. With her head spinning all around and her body changing in horrible ways, Regan is the child who defined movie possession. She showed us that supernatural evil can take hold of the most innocent person. Next up, Damien Thorn. You can't talk about scary movie kids without talking about Damien, the son of Satan. In Omen 2, Damien is a teenager now, attending a military school. Of course, we first saw him in the original, right? The Omen. He was just a kid, a toddler. He's now charming and smart, but he's also starting to realize he has power and a terrifying destiny. Every person who finds out his secret, that he has the 666 birthmark and is the Antichrist, ends up dead in a strange and terrible accident. Damien is an heir to all of evil, proving that being the son of the devil doesn't stop you from having to go to class. And he's really good at class. One of the main deaths, there's so many, is a woman and a crow. That's all I'll say. And it's pretty incredible. And finally, last but not least, our last child of horror, she's getting close to adulthood, but that's Carrie White from Carrie. Now, Carrie is different from the others. She isn't really evil. She's not. But she's a shy girl who's tortured by not only her cruel mom at home, but bullied by the cruel kids at school. She has a secret power, though, and a very, very powerful one. That's telekinesis, the ability to move things only with her mind. When the bullies play a horrible trick on her at the high school prom, all of her pain and anger explodes like a nuclear bomb. Her power unleashes a wave of unstoppable revenge. Carrie's story is tragic, showing us that when you push a quiet person too far, the consequences can be devastating. And I think, of course, in days today, we look at kids. Years ago, you didn't talk about it maybe, but now if there is something at home, and in her case, a very abusive mother. I mean, Mrs. White, Carrie White's mom, is unbelievable. Played by the great Piper Laurie, and it's just an incredible film. The ending, it is just one of the best of all time, so check it out. So now, from the ice cold killer to the girl with the powerful mind, these kids are the reason horror movies stay with us. They prove that sometimes the scariest things in the world are the people you least expect. So can you think of any more? Someone on the channel said Gage from Pet Sematary. Great one. Great one. And of course, Children of the Corn. Another great kids and horror movie. Kids, maybe we'll do a volume 2. What do you think? Give us your thoughts. Give us your feedback. Hope you're enjoying. Hope you're subscribing. See you soon.